Rockstar Energy Drink Uproar Festival Anime Fest 2010. Learning of the dates of which both events would occur. Planning to attend both events. Preparing to attend both events. An exhausting and, dare I say, exhilarating process. This all started back in July, when my father had informed me that Disturbed would be in town on September 10th. And, of course, after getting over some confusion and learning of the reason as to why, because of their latest album, which I will review later, I had decided I was not going to make the same mistake I did as Music as a Weapon 4, just pretty much wait till the last minute to get everything together, and decided to start planning in June. Basically, getting some people together, seeing who can and couldn't go with me. Probably wondering, why would a 21-year-old need an entourage to attend a metal concert? Well, transportation for one, and my ethnicity is like 5%, which is another reason why I started doing a little something that my brother kind of started me on back on the Music as a Weapon 4, basically counting how many black people were there. I also did the same thing in Anime Fest, but I'll mention that when I get there. But the first event I attended was on Labor Day weekend, Anime Fest. There's a lot to do at anime conventions. There's attending artist alleys, of which you get to see artists, buy some of their work, or maybe, if you're an aspiring writer like myself and actually have the money for it, you can hire one of the artists that of your choosing. It's a freelancer, provided you have the money for it, which I currently do not, which is another reason why I'm looking for a second job. And there's also attending panels, voice acting panels, comic book publishing panels, webcomic panels, manga creating panels. I also attended the panel of learning Japanese with anime. I'm pretty sure, that I'm gonna get some weeaboo comments, provided I was that popular enough of a YouTuber. But basically learning Japanese for my own personal reasons, because no matter what I do, this will never go away. Ever. But, yeah, reasons for learning Japanese. Pretty sure my career will take me to Japan. I might as well learn the language instead of just having a translator follow me everywhere. But then the same could go for Spain, Italy, Europe, Germany, all those other countries. So I pretty much have my work cut out for me in that field. But, yes, at Anime Fest I pretty much spent a lot more money than I would have liked to. Because, there was bus fare for each day. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Couldn't go Friday because I had worked that day, and I wanted to work that day on account that's the only day I work. But yeah, while I was at Anime Fest, I got this, Fate Stay Night Volume 1, of which I will review in the Demon's Comic Book Corner, probably mid-January, early February, depending on how my schedule goes in those reviews. I'll probably post a link to my blog concerning such things. I'll probably create a little section in my blog addressing such matters. But, yes, I was also getting lunch each day. I get hungry at times, rather easily. Then there was, purchasing a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta action figure from my dad. He had asked me to pick him up something while I was there. And not to mention getting autographs from J. Michael Tatum, Greg Ayres, and Christopher Rager, whom, in talking to him during the autograph signings, I managed to learn of a acting school known as KB Studios. I'm thinking of checking them out because, well, I kind of aspire to be a voice actor since I'm a little loopy. I can't read a book, comic book, or graphic novel. I can't read dialogue without having a voice read it off in my head. Yeah. Afterwards was the Rockstar Uproar Festival, which planning for that was pretty much hell. Hell on a roller coaster, hell on a handbasket. And rather exhausting. I did manage to get some individuals to go, and it was pretty fun. We got there early, at least to see the first event, which was crud. By the way, it's the only thing I got as a souvenir. The Jacob Minister stage with Squint, Hail the Villain, New Medicine, Airborne, and Hell Yeah. Which they did not play in that order, by the way, but... Or maybe they did. No, I remember Hail the Villain coming on before Hell Yeah. But that's neither here nor there. We pretty much roamed about, and because, quite frankly, upon arriving there, I was pretty much thrown for a loop. I will admit. When we arrived there, I pretty much thought, we were going to go to a stadium-like place. Pretty much like Music as a Weapon 4. Where it was just an entrance to a big building, and then from there you go to a stage. Simple, right? No. Apparently there was something about the word festival that didn't register in my mind. Because it pretty much was the atmosphere of a festival. They had food, vendors, and thankfully they had more than, so far as drinks go, they had more than beer this time. Water, soda, you name it. They had food there. Whoop-de-doo. And, they had t-shirts. They were even selling backstage or lounge passes for $10 for charity. If only I had $10. If I knew that was gonna happen, I would have done that. I would have had $10 to spend. I would have bought the pass then. I would have had the paperwork ready and whatnot. But, hey, there's always next year, provided I don't get a credit card within the next few months. And by the time Music as a Weapon 5 rolls around in 2011, I may finally get it all done and over with. Provided the world doesn't go to hell in 2012 in December. But yeah, it was fun. I actually got to hear Hailstorm for the very first time, and that was awesome. Yes, Elizabeth Hale is a pretty awesome singer. In fact, I even questioned one of my friends who went with me, who happens to be a fan of Hailstorm, or I basically brought up the idea that maybe Elizabeth Hale has a church-oriented background because she has that soulful sound in her voice. that you pretty much only find from church singers. That's just me. That's just from my experience and understanding. I say experience because I sung in a church choir as a kid, which is why I sound the way I do when I sing, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah. But, yeah, it's pretty fun and exhausting. And do I want to do it again? Oh, hell yeah. Which is why I'm searching for a second job and pretty much looking for conventions that I could attend within the following months that are like in other countries. I want an excuse to take a Greyhound bus. Just an excuse to take a road trip. I'm looking for one now. But, yeah, that was pretty much my experience. I had a blast with both events. I was exhausted afterwards. Got some rest in the meantime, which is why I was able to upload so many videos this week. But, this is Mounting Remsen signing out, and I will see you all in the next video.